Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Chai Biscuit and welcome to live. As you know, the session still continue. Unfortunately, last night we didn't have much. How to say? I don't have much time on stream. I have a limited option to stream long. So the whole purpose why are we doing streaming for Cali? So yesterday I had released a video about live stream with Pam Gordon about Cali, and I had attached the link on bio. Please go to the link and please share your love. Please share your support.
Can you share the link?
They already have the link on the. So everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
today is all about, like, we're gonna discuss about life as usual. I feel like the more you learn, it's less. The more you read, it's less. The more you write, it's less. Writing is rewriting. That's what I believe. Yeah, let's see. Let's talk about Miss Pam. Let's get her wisdom, and the whole concept is for the let's support Cali. Let's spread positivity. Your one small dollar can help my dog. Yeah, Pam, how are you?
Your dog.
Oh yeah, still.
I
like,
love
it's-
how you
it's-
say your dog.
How's the day, Pam?
Well, my day's okay. I mean, the closer it gets to surgery day, the harder it is for me.
Yeah.
Today's Sunday. It's like flying by. I don't condone dropping her off at 8 in the morning, picking her up at 1 o'clock with all these stitches in her back. Although the vet I have is great, but my problem is that if it comes back, then there's got to be more radiation, and that's just
And what time?
overkill.
What time is the call? What time they called you for the vet? What
Well,
time?
she has to be in between 8 and 9 o'clock Wednesday morning,
Okay.
and then they'll take her out of her cage, they'll sedate her, and then they will do what they got to do. Then he'll, obviously now, this guy's great, this vet. He actually takes a picture of Callie sitting on the floor when she wakes up.
The same vet doctor, right? The last time when we went over there,
Coenga.
Coenga, the guy who really helped to fix her LCL.
This guy here, I mean, everybody should go to this guy. He's on Coenga. It's Coenga Vet. His name's Christian. That's his first name. I can't pronounce his last name. But the reason I chose him after the 5th surgery, because I wasn't even going to do the 6th surgery, but I started researching vets, and I spent $175 for every vet I went to just to get answers. And I finally went to him. And most vets say, okay, put your dog on the table. And he said, no, I want to go to her. And so when he went down to her and he looked at her, he said, she has sad eyes. And I said, I know. And he said, I'm going to take care of this. Please don't worry about the surgery. She's going to be fine. The way I do surgery, I put a liquid Band-Aid over all of it. She will eat, she will do all her business, she will sleep 14 hours, and I think I mentioned this yesterday. And instead of her sleeping behind the toilet, which she did the first 4 surgeries, because she was in so much pain, she wasn't in pain. And I had pain pills, and I had anti-inflammatory pills and everything else that goes along with it, but she didn't want them. Now, that's a tough dog.
Oh yeah, even I saw the way how you're feeding her medicine, like getting this injection and putting some medicine in the front and just taking her mouth. Woof, eat it.
Yeah, but she won't. You can trick her into the food and everything else. She smells that pill, she's not touching her food.
Yeah.
Which, if you break your arm, you go to the hospital, you get a cast, they give you pain meds because it's painful, right?
Yeah.
Not this dog. This dog refuses any pills. She doesn't like pills, and kudos to her. And the funny thing is, I have to keep her quiet for a day or 2. But after that, she wants to know where her ball is because it's time to play again. So if you can learn anything about resilience, get a dog. Because dogs never ever live in the past, they live in the future. They live right now. They don't give a shit about tomorrow. It hasn't happened. Yesterday is gone. What can I do today? And if I've learned anything, I've learned that from her. You know, because we have a tendency to dwell on the past. Why did that relationship break up? Why did I lose my mother and father? Why this? Why that? How come I lost so many dogs and I didn't know they had cancer at the time? It was just a matter of putting them down. There was no signs of it, you know? But this little girl, I check her body every morning. I'm like, you know, because I have to, because I am so afraid of losing her. Because I've never had a dog that does nothing wrong. I can't even yell at her. She puts her tail between her legs and she'll go hide in the bathroom because I hurt her feelings. And I just about die when that happens. Now, this is a dog that goes everywhere I go. I go to the store, Kelly goes to the store. When she broke her ACL, I put her in her wagon. We went to the gym together. Everybody loves Kelly. There's nothing, well, my God, she's got a full set of lips and she's absolutely gorgeous. But I wouldn't know how to live without her, you know? And that's a weird thing. I mean, I think because I have such a routine here in California right now, if I was to lose her, I would leave. I would have to leave because there's no morning cuddles. There's no, you know, I wash her dishes every night and like everything is about Callie first, you know?
Yeah.
And I think when you talk about dogs like that, and I talk to every dog owner and I pat every dog when I go on the streets because I know what they're gonna go through. I met a guy that lost his dog 2 days before that. He was just in tears. And because he was in tears, I was in tears. Because I understand that, you know. And you can get another dog, but it'll never replace the dog you had. They're just different.
How do you, for example, even yesterday when I was talking to on my live stream, when I was on the live, there's so many things. Even when I went home, I was about to sleep. Then Athurva came to my home. Athurva came, just finished his work. He just came. We had some small conversation. He slept. After that, I didn't sleep, and I'm telling you with lots of emotion words. Like I really didn't sleep the whole night. Like I've been started raising so many questions. Like how, why, how, why. So I thought like today is the day, and luckily there's some technical glitch which happened. There was no audio. I thought let's make a shoot and let's discuss about those things. I have so many questions, and you have the wisdom of knowledge, which I feel like. So which I feel it like this whole conversation, these whole things might help someone who's watching my channel, someone who's watching from the live from in a different world. Like as I say, I strongly believe, as the world is getting bigger and bigger, on an opposite part, the world is pretty small. Everyone is inside. Everyone is so sad in life. But
what are they looking for?
So that's what I'm saying. So someone like as you said, Callie, is resilience. That's what you learned. As a human being, what is resilience? Like what is really defines what is life? If you don't mind, like I just want to know, like what's your thought process about life?
Life comes down to 4 letters. Love. I mean, think about this. If you're the type of person that is afraid to meet the right person, you're afraid to fall in love, you're afraid because you might get hurt, they might get hurt. Well, the reality is that's life, right? And if you know that, you know, there's 1 in 3 people that are narcissists, you have to be that choosy. Okay, because there's a lot, I mean, the world's gone a little bit on the insane side. So in order to find a good relationship, it's like a needle in a haystack. But whether or not you work hard and you're good with your family and you're good with your friends and everything else, there's something missing. And the thing that's missing is that person you can't get out of your head. The one that cares for you, the one that wants to see you succeed as much as you want them to succeed. Now, do things happen? Do people move on? Absolutely they do. Do people die? Yeah, they do. But if you don't love that much, I'm going to tell you this, and I thought of this last night at 4 o'clock in the morning when I watched this other video, right? If you turn 80 years old and you're still afraid and you've never fallen in love, you have missed out on the meaning of life. and you're never going to be happy. You're going to sit there and you're going to question, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I take that step forward? She was a nice girl. Why didn't I pursue her? Why didn't I give it a shot? So what? If sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But if you don't do anything, you never win. And winning is like, as much as I was in a very toxic relationship, and it's taken me 2.5 years to get over it, I can honestly say, and I said this on TikTok, the best thing that can happen out of that is I become lonely. And as soon as I become lonely, it means I'm ready to move on. Right? Because that stuff is out of my head. I'm tired of beating it up. I'm tired of thinking about it all the time. I'm tired that she did so many harmful things to me. But it is up to me, and it's my choice to either stay there or move forward. And I choose to move forward. Now, will I go after a narcissist? No, because a relationship now to me is like an interview process. I go out for dinner, I want to know, do you work? You know, do you have good family, good friends? Are you in love with them? Do you have pets? You know what I mean? You ask the tough questions at the beginning. Because at the beginning, you're trying to create a foundation. That foundation has to be friendship. You can't just jump into a relationship. You better know that you two have each other's back. Once you have that, then you can move up the tree and create branches. Branches fall off. Those are the tough times in life, right?
Yeah.
Leaves, I mean, look at life in itself, right? If you go to Canada, you're gonna see beautiful trees. By the fall, the leaves start to fall, then the branches. And what it does is it sucks itself, and it holds itself into the water that it has, so that when it becomes spring again, it can start over again. People are no different, right? But if you don't create that foundation, and you don't have this long before sex, and unfortunately people think, oh my God, she's hot, you know, let's give that a go tonight. You're doing yourself a big injustice, because you can be walking right into something you don't want. And as soon as you put those feelings into place, they're a bitch to get rid of. And that's what sex does, because it's intimacy, right? You need to meet yourself a really nice girl and pursue her naturally, kindly, easy, okay? Let her come to you. Because when it's time for all those kind of things, believe it or not, and if you haven't made a move in 3, 4, or 5 months, she'll pull you in, because it's time. You won't even have to do it. She'll just wonder, oh my God, like, what's with this guy? This guy just wants the best for me. And he respects me enough that if something's gonna happen, believe me, she'll pull you. She'll pull you, because she'll know what's right for her too.
What is more important, like in life, in general life? Looking for a right person, or just wait or sit on some spot and just believe that things will happen to me? What is more important? Like, you have to step out, you have to look for a right person, or you just want to wait for your time or wait for a moment? Like, how do you find your true love? Like, how do you know that this is a person, like, I want to sit, I want to wake up in the morning, I want to share some coffee,
Yeah.
I want to cuddle, I want to sit.
Yeah.
Like, these are the emotions, like, and I strongly feel like, I don't know, in my generation at 2025, getting
Yeah.
those emotions are very difficult. For example, my mom, dad, when they wake up, they literally hug each other. They share that bond.
Right, right.
And I'm looking for the same emotion. I'm looking for the same thing. And in my life, I didn't find even one. I'm almost 26.
Stop looking.
How? Everyone.
Just stop looking. You're gonna walk into a store one day or a restaurant one day, you're gonna sit there having dinner by yourself, some nice girl's gonna come over and ask you if you want anything else. Okay? There's an opportunity. What's she all about? And there's Callie with her ball. You can't, you know, all right, so what would you do if you wanted to buy a watch?
Probably first I'll look for the brand.
Right.
I'll look for the color,
Yeah.
which suits on my personality. And third, I look for my pocket, how much worth of my pocket is right now, like what's my money on my hand.
Okay, forget all that.
Uh,
Forget all that.
Maybe
Has it ever happened to you that you saw someone went, oh my God, I gotta have that?
that urge feeling, yeah, I had many things.
Right.
times, yeah.
Okay? It's the same thing. As soon as you start looking for a girl, you're lost. She'll come, she'll present herself. Now here's the thing. You might be ready for that girl, but that girl might not be ready for you. Maybe she's just come out of a relationship and she's still in pain. Doesn't mean that you can't pursue her and ask her for a coffee, but the girl is not ready. And you have to give that patience to that girl. Okay? Because just because you're ready doesn't mean she is. Just because hot girl back here, I mean, I look at her and I think, my God, I didn't have to look for her, I just walked by her. And that's the way it works. You can't look for it. You just gotta, you'll know. My God, you'll know. Because it'll just be in front of you and you'll be like, wow. Let's have a little chat. Let me come up with something simple. Don't ask her out for a coffee right away. Go to her place where she makes coffee and just say, what do you recommend? Let her talk to you, hear her voice, see where her eyes are looking at. Okay, does she answer her phone when she's talking to you? No, because then she's not paying attention to you. Okay, you gotta know the signals, right? But you got it's going to happen when it's going to happen, but it has to happen when it's ready. And I know you're ready, that's great, but she might not be. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Even I've been looking for my own answers, like to figure out the things. There's something. The other question is like, how do you balance your personal life versus professional life? Like as things are so much in a fast pace. Like as you know me, someone who's so resilient about my dreams. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. At the same point, I feel like, okay, let's take a break. What's happening? This is what. This is not.
I'd like to fit a girl in there somehow, but I'm too busy.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question, okay? Answer this question. How many times have I said to people, why don't you get a dog? And they say, I don't have time. And guess what happens with time? You find it. You find it. You know you gotta go home and you gotta look after the little one. You gotta take her out for a little walk. You gotta pat her, you gotta play with her, you gotta feed her. You find the time. Even though you're busy with all your life, you are so consumed with everything else, it takes you away from what you really want. And what you really want is somebody to share your life with. Because when somebody shares your life and they really care about you, they're gonna push you forward in your careers and you're gonna push her. You don't wanna come home at night and she's not working, you're not working, you got nothing to talk about. You want something to talk about. Guess what happened today? So she can say, God damn it, hang on, let me get the pie and let's talk about it. That's the kind of girl you're looking for.
And that's what even I need in my life.
That's exactly what you need for your life, but it's like the dog scenario.
Yeah.
You can get a dog today. Oh, I don't have the time. Oh, guess what? You do have the time. You just don't want to have the time. So if you don't want to have the time for a girl, you're not going to have it. You're going to keep yourself so goddamn busy that, what's the goddamn point? She'll come around when she comes around. That's not how it works. Stop traveling in this section. Go to other places. Go to some nice restaurants in West Hollywood. Go sit down and have a nice drink. Go and on Rodeo Drive and just look at watches and just look around and see what's out there. And you're going to find a lot of women are alone. And every fucking person is looking for love.
How do you come across from your loneliness? Like, how do you come across?
Embrace it. Know you are.
That's I don't know. Like, maybe
you're lonely, right?
No, I'm.
No, you are lonely. Okay, you don't want to admit it. You want to say sometimes I'm alone. No, you're not. You're lonely. Lonely is the next step to meeting somebody because now you're craving it. Okay? When you're in a shitty relationship, you're not craving anything. You stay away from everybody, you can't see anything. That girl in the thing is the first girl I've ever noticed, and I'll bet you I walked by a billion good looking girls. But there's something about her because she raises 4 dogs that are rescues. There's something special about that girl.
Is she kind enough? Is she kindness?
She's very kind.
And how do you
But
know that
I
this
don't
person
know
is kind?
enough
How?
because I have to learn her. I have to create the foundation. I want to say, Jesus, you know, I'm impressed by what you're doing with these dogs. What do you think that's going to do to her head? She's impressed. That is really kind. If I was to say, what the fuck are you doing? What are you raising 4 dogs for? You don't have any time for, you know, dating or this or that. You just got to go to your job. Fuck. You don't say shit like that. You say, my God, you know, I'm impressed. I find it hard enough to look after one, but you found 4 dogs on the street. Now that impresses me. What impresses you? If a girl was to do something, what would impress you about that?
For me, how to say? Like, okay, let me put on this way. One, I believe on realistic people. Like, the first thing which I notice on a girl, how realistic is that person is.
Yeah.
Like, if I've been grown up with so many different people, I've been grown up in a different environment. Like, if I'm doing something wrong, I need someone who just say, hey, bro, hey, darling, hey, you, shit. This is what you're doing is totally shit.
Yeah.
You just need to fix it. And at that point, if someone says me this, lucky, this is wrong, and then I analyze, okay, something is going wrong, I have a huge respect for them. I look for those kind of people in my surrounding
Right.
who really comes to me and say real, what is real, not the
Okay.
fake bubbly words.
So let me ask you this. If I was 30 years younger and I'm real, what would that mean to you?
You are a genuine person.
Exactly.
And yeah,
I'm genuine. There's one in this building, and you know there's a second one, that girl upstairs who lost her dog. You ever heard her talk the other day? That girl is gold. That girl has a heart of gold. And she's the only one in this fucking building other than you and, well, Prajeet came over to me yesterday because he fucked up on the lamb, right? And I said, you're a son of a bitch or whatever I said. He came right over here. And he goes, I'm really, really sorry. And I said, all right, well, I only give people one chance. If I have to give you a second chance, you're not in my life. Okay? And you should remember that. If somebody calls you a fucking asshole and it's a woman, get the hell away from her. Put your running shoes on and go. Okay?
Got
Because
it.
if she can do that at the beginning, she's going to do it forever. Okay? You have to pick up on the signals right away.
how
Okay.
to come out of your shyness? Let's talk about Prajeet. Like someone which is like, even I've been analyzing someone. He doesn't want to talk to everyone. He's so shy. I'm so
Not
sorry.
to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How you break down? Like, I don't understand. Like,
Because I listen to him.
how people are, how to come out of your comfort zone. Yeah, that's my right question. How you come out of your comfort zone and how you deal
Because
with people.
I teach him. Okay? Like he used to come over here and say, oh, you should wash Callie's neck things. You should clean the table. You should do the floor. And I said, one more of those and you get the fuck away from me. Okay, because that's disrespectful. Now, like I said to you yesterday, he said, would you mind if I get a cloth and clean the table? That's growth. Okay? He could talk to this girl, Amber. I went to bed, I was drunk as fuck. I smoked some dope. I don't smoke dope, okay? Those two had such an intimate conversation, I swear to God. Brought him right out of his shell because somebody was listening to him. They wanted to know what he had to say. He's just so afraid of saying it. Okay, I even changed his pictures on his dating site because he looks like an axe murderer. I said, what the fuck are you doing? No, he does.
Yeah, I agree. I know
Right?
that. I know that.
Or
I know
here's
that.
his second picture. Are you trying to tell me you got a big dick? I don't know what you're doing here, asshole. So I took
Yeah.
2 simple pictures. You know what he says? And I got rid of the little logo on his shirt and I cut it here and everything else. He goes, I have to wash my face. I said, you don't have to wash your face. You're beautiful. Now leave it alone. But when I say things to him like, I really like you, I always ask him for a hug. And he is so, actually he hugs me too hard. I gotta tell him about that because I'm 100 pounds and I think I'm part of him. When he's like, "Ah," and I'm like, Jesus, goddamn, how you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's learning and he comes here because I'm going to tell him the truth. I'm not here to bullshit him. I like you guys, right? And so he's learning something from me. He's learning. He says, well, I tell my staff, you have to do it this way. Stop doing that. Just say, you know what? This table isn't the best, so I'm going to clean it, and let's make a game out of it. Why don't you clean the next table and see if and tell them to fuck it up, right? And see what, and let them say, my God, that's the cleanest goddamn table they've ever seen. Thank you so much for doing that. That's what he doesn't do. He tells people what to do, which infuriates people. People don't want to be told to clean the dog's leash. It's none of your fucking business what I do with the dog's leash, okay? She's got 100 of them, a lot of them are clean. Some of them, whatever. She brings her little stuffy toys out here and gets it dirty because this place is dirty. There's nothing I can do about that. But you're the same, okay? You come over here, but you listen, but you take away very little. He comes over here because he knows I'm gonna set him straight. Right, whatever he says. Right, I even call him my husband half the time. He giggles his ass off. I make stupid jokes, he thinks they're funny. But we're laughing together, I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing with him because I like him. He comes over here for a reason. The reason is I'm helping him. I'm making him a better man because he wants a girlfriend too. That's all he ever talks about. And then he'll say, well, I can't put the pictures on right now. I said, put the fucking pictures on the ones that I took. Never mind your bullshit, right? Because I will give him shit. Well, I can't do that because I'm trying to make money and everything else. Do you not, or do you want to meet somebody? Because your axe pictures don't work, right? And you're no different. You want to walk down the street? I could easily say to you, okay, there's a really good looking girl. This is what you need to say to her. And then listen to it. And then absorb it. Right? Do you think dogs come out and they just don't pee in the house? And they don't have manners and whatever? This dog has manners. I teach this dog manners because manners are important. Everybody loves Callie because Callie's a really good dog. So be a good person. It's the same shit. It really is.
How to deal with people emotions?
What do you mean?
Like, even though as a human being, everyone believes that I'm a good person.
You are.
And
But
it's
you suck.
generally like everyone thinks like I'm a good person. Like
You are.
But like when something goes wrong in opposite life or someone really disturbed you, how you handle that situation?
Yeah, but why are you running from that?
How do you deal with people?
Do you realize that's growth? You're stagnating your own growth. Life is not all like roses and fucking pickles and spices. Okay? Life has a lot of shit. And you have to become good at the shit too. That's what rounds you out as a human being. I can cry like that if somebody's hurt. This girl comes down and says, my dog just died. I hugged her, I cried harder than she did. Okay? What do you think that tells that girl? I give a shit. What am I gonna say? Oh, bummer. That might be something you say, but what is that gonna buy you? She'll never talk to you again. Why would she? You're insensitive. You have to get good at the good and the bad. Okay, bad is good. Okay, because life is not perfect. And like I said to you, if I'm crying over there, just sit down. Go like this. That's all you gotta do. I've already felt it. You care. Got it. Got it. Right here. Got it.
Maybe when I was growing up as a kid, and especially in India, it was
Different.
different. It was different culture, it was different upbringing.
Yeah.
How do you say? There was a tagline like, if you're a boy, you can't cry.
Yeah, you're weak.
If you're a boy, if you cry in front of people, people will judge you because you're weak. Or if you cry, people will think you're emotionally weak. You can't do anything in your life. And
You cry, I
something
think you're
which,
the strongest guy in the world.
yeah, something as I'm growing older, as I
Yeah.
came to Los Angeles, and I feel like, dude, here the whole ball game is different. Everyone cries,
Sure they do.
and
Because life
and something
hurts.
I've been grown up with, something which is I strongly believe. That's the reason I don't share my emotion that easily to anyone. And here in Los Angeles or maybe in the United States,
Mm-hmm.
everyone is open to share that emotion.
Because, okay.
How?
Because there's two sides to a coin, right? Love, hate. Doesn't matter which way you flip it. But when you get hate in your life or sadness in your life and everything else, why wouldn't you show that if it hurts you? Because as soon as you're finished hurting, you get to go back to something really cool. Right? Crying is therapeutic. Crying is the best thing you could fucking do. When I cry, the next day I'm having a wonderful day because I got through it. But I had to go down, I had to find myself, I had to let it out. I will cry all the way to the goddamn hospital on Tuesday. Why? Because she means that much to me. And then I'll get my dog and I'll be happy again. And that's good. But what's the point of going, oh, Callie, don't fucking worry about it. You know, you'll go in, you'll get that sliced out, and we'll go home and play ball. That's not fair to her. She needs to see I'm human too. You need to be human. And humans cry. I see people cry in the fucking gym. I'm the first one to sit right beside them and not say a fucking word. And then they'll say, I'm okay, okay. I don't have to say it. I have to just be. And what's wrong with that? Whatever you learned in India, I'm sure that's really hard to get rid of.
Oh yeah, even I've
Very tough.
been, as I'm growing older, as I mentioned, I feel like it's too difficult, and for me, like too difficult to say that, hey,
You're 27, you got another, what, 60, 70 years?
by the God of grace, maybe I don't know, maybe I can die tomorrow morning. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, then cry today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I never ever cried in my life,
Ever?
ever,
Nothing.
nothing, and
Oh, man.
I might felt bad. I might like if someone
If you feel bad, cry.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like even and someone in front of me, someone cries. I feel as a opposite person, I feel like, dude, she's going with pain or he's going with pain, but I really don't know how to deal that situation.
Yeah, but
If-
you have to work at it.
If
You
someone
have to
comes to
try.
me, if someone says like, hey, today I'm going with a hard time. You know what will be my answer? Hey, it's okay. You got this. That's it. And apart
I
from
know,
that,
I know.
I'm trying
I
my best to
know.
run from that situation. Like, dude, I don't want any more emotions over here because I don't know how. Can you please help me with? So I have so many friends. I have almost 90% people are really watching from India. I think this is gonna help them.
It is
how
going
to
to help.
deal with
because Crying is
emotions.
therapeutic. Crying is the opposite of happy. You can't be happy without being sad. The life is not full of fun people. People are I got punched in the face. Did I cry? Fucking right I did. When Heather's dog bit me, I sat on that stair, bawled my eyes out, and rightly so. It fucking hurt. Right? And everybody else gathered around, and Heather took me, and I stopped crying in the car, but she took me to the hospital and did all these kind of things. That's somebody who gives a shit about me. Otherwise, it wouldn't have mattered. And I even said to her, my God, I'm crying, because I'm usually butch, right? I try to be fucking butch. But the truth is, I'm not butch. You know, I hurt just like everybody else. I probably cry twice a week.
Oh, wow.
Okay, here's one for you. I picked Callie up on Wednesday, but she doesn't make it. How do you feel?
Maybe there'll be I'll be silent, for sure. I will be pin drop silent. I will start running from that emotion. I will start look for something else. I'll make myself, no matter what, I'll make
But
myself
you can't. You love her.
It's crazy.
Okay, so if I bring her home, she's gone, and I put her in your lap, you're not going to shed a tear? Because that will show you you're alive. That'll show me you're alive. It'll show her you're alive. You can't hide that stuff, and you should never hide it. Never. If you need to cry on the fucking bus, just do this. Put your glasses on and just fucking carry on. Right? Nobody needs to know. Right? But you're missing out because you can't love that much unless you can cry that much. You're gonna go out with a girl and she's gonna get hurt. She's gonna, I don't know, fall in front of a fucking car and break her ankle. That's gonna cause you tears. Because you gotta go get her and then take care of her because you love her. And that she needs to see. She needs to see that. Why not? Why is it women can cry and men can't? Because men have always been conditioned not to cry. You know, I saw my dad cry once when he lost his brother. He got to his desk, I was sitting on his bed, and he went, that son of a bitch. And his eyes just welled up. He's not a man to cry. But that fucking hit home. Because his brother was younger than him. He was an alcoholic.
How many, as you started talking about dad, how many times did you say to your dad, Dad, I love you? Like
My
something,
dad?
Something which, for me, after coming to California, I started saying to my dad, Dad, I love you.
Yeah.
Before that, you know, that distance, how to say, I'll show you, like, especially, I don't know, I'm just sharing my feelings.
Yep.
My dad used to come, I'm here. Hi Dad, how are you? How are you?
Yep.
Done.
Yep.
But after coming to California,
You love him.
my whole contest starts from Dad, blah, 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 blah. I love you.
Okay.
And I don't know, that gives me so much pleasant. I feel like I'm so happy at that moment when I say, Dad, I love you.
Yep.
And this
Now
same
what
thing,
happens if your dad died the next day?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Thank God I said I love him yesterday, but my fucking God.
Saying I love you
Let it
itself
go.
is so emotion. It's saying like, hey, I love you. That really, how to say, it has a lot of feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And
So you're not gonna have any feelings if he leaves?
most of the people doesn't know how to share their feelings. That's a big problem.
I know, but
that's a genuine
I
big
know,
problem.
But you have to work at this slowly. You have to decide, is this sad enough for me to shed a tear? Yes, it is. Is it not? No, it's not. If Callie dies, is that going to be a big impact on me? If it's not, I'd be very surprised. Because if you don't, we have work to do. Because there's only two sides in this world. That's love and crying. Because you can't fucking love all the time and not be sad about things. You are 27. Between 27 and 64, you're going to see shit that you've never seen before, and believe me, you will cry. But you have to give yourself permission to do it. Right? You're not living in India anymore. You're 27 years old. It's time to get on board. Because if you love something that much, it's okay to cry it. You should cry it. I can go into that fucking mirror in my room and think of my dog and I can fill my entire eyes. Just because of the way I'm built here. You just need to be built in here. Yes, I have fun. I got a great job. I got this and that. You're so fucking busy. You don't even have time for girls. Why? Girls, and the girl you're going to be with, is now. You're 27 for fuck's sakes. It's time to learn how to fucking be around them. You don't know what to say to them. What do you say to them?
I always, no matter what, I always try my best to be,
I'm gonna light up now. Fuck
wants
it.
to be in a right, gentle words.
Okay, the girl.
Dignity. I always look for dignity. I always share my, yeah, that's the right word. I think I took time to figure out my word in my vocabulary, in my diction. This is what even I learned from my father. No matter what, women need dignity. If you have that, if you show that dignity to the women, that's it. It's dignity
Well,
comes.
that's not all that. Tell me what you want in a woman.
I need someone. For example, I need someone. If tomorrow morning, if I woke up, and I woke up with some sad news, and I really feel sad. I know I can't cry, but I need someone who's sitting on beside me, and say, "Hey, it's okay. We got this. Let's solve this situation. Let's resolve the problem." I'm looking for that person, and I really don't know. Maybe
That's not enough. What do you want in a woman? Trust,
trust and
honesty, integrity, works hard, takes care of her body, looks good, great in makeup, yummy as fuck. Can't wait to take her out for dinner. But when you go for dinner, you compliment everything about her. Everything. Because you'll get it back. That's the girl. Because if she can't fucking do that for you, she's not the girl. You once told me you go down near that W Hotel and you have a coffee place and, you know, she's a bro, she's a friend. Do you really like her?
no, she's just my friend.
Why?
How to say? I was talking to her. Everything went good. Everything went smooth, and
She's got a boyfriend, I got that.
she has
yeah.
a boyfriend.
Yeah.
She's in good relationship.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I'm glad that I got a good friend. That's it. There's nothing more. Even I didn't imagine more on this, or maybe I never thought about more on this situation. I made myself like, lucky. This is your barrier. She's your friend. Let's treat her as a friend. No matter what, you can't cross your things. You
They're
can't-
allowed to win one. Fuck off. Mariners, my ass. Yeah, but the thing is, you're hanging around with people that are friends and you're missing out on the ones that could be more. So you go to the thing, you're pleasant with her, you have a coffee, get the fuck out of there because you're missing out. You're hanging around with friends. I'm your friend. Great. And it's good to hang around with me. It's good for you. It's good for me. It's good for you. We got lucky that, you know, we're good people, right? We give a shit about things, right? I'm right up your fucking alley. You're right up mine. But when you go off about your fucking I'm fantastic and I'm happy and everything else, I look through all that and I go, God, that guy needs a girl. Because she needs to humble you. Because not everything is great. You're working your butt off at your table, okay? And I'm sure you're making a bit of money here and there, but you're not where you want to be. You're fucking off to New York because you think maybe, I don't know what the fuck you're thinking. You go over for one night, what are you doing that for? Maybe it's the right thing to do, or maybe the right thing is go hit some restaurant in some reputable places, not this fucking armpit of fucking Hollywood, because that's what California is. You'll never meet anybody in the gym. They're too busy looking in the goddamn mirror. Personally, I ask the guys to take the mirrors out. They make me sick, because this fucking bullshit, like,
In that day, I'm the one of the bullshit guy who always scans the body.
You know, I don't. I can't stand it. I
I
already know what I look like. I have a mirror in my house. If I really need to see myself, I can get naked and stare there all fucking day. I don't need to go to the gym and stare at myself in mirrors. I think they should be all removed. Every one of them. I told that to the manager one day. I said, what's with the body beautifuls all the time? And girls wearing spandex with everything going up the crack of their ass. I'm sorry, but this is not attractive to me. It's disgusting. I wear jeans or jean shorts. I got nothing to prove. I'm just there to work out. Because the girl that's looking for me is the girl that's looking for somebody who's just that simple. I don't have to be anything but myself. I just don't. I know I'm a good person. And I know within the next year I will meet her. And I know that because I'm always away 2.5 years before, because that's how long it takes me to get all that toxicity out of my system. And believe me, that bitch was toxic.
What is
But-
toxic?
She shit on my toothbrush.
Oh, yeah, you told me about this.
Right. She tried to throw my camera over the balcony. Okay? Things like that. She destroyed my rental car. She flattened all the tires and fucking wrote bitch all over it. I was only here for 2 days. I just came from Canada. That's how fucking nuts she is. And what bothers me about me is I allowed it to happen because I thought she was depressed. One night she said, I want to burn your hair. Now, when I slept over there, do you think I slept or did I do one of these? Fucking right I did. I was scared shitless of her. She was capable of stuff that you... Oh, I have so many stories you don't even want to know.
What is depression, Pam? Like,
What is depression?
How as like, I've been grown up in my life. Like when I was a child, I never heard about this word called depression. Or maybe I never grown up with that kind of environment. I'm blessed, maybe thanks to my parents. But now, after as I'm getting older, maybe I'm coming to realistic to real life. I can hear this word called a hell lot of people. Everyone use this word called depression, and I genuinely believe most of people doesn't know what is the meaning of depression, but they still use this word. I'm depressed.
Oh, they know. In other words, you wake up every morning and you wish to God it was 9 o'clock at night so you could go back to bed because everything in your life is wrong. Everything bothers you. You're upset all the time. You cry all the time. You hide all the time. You can't function. That's why they created pills like Paxil and Remron and all that to try to balance out your brain. All you need is a posse. All you need is friends that make you laugh and you can come out of that. But I have been there when I lost my family. Like I was fucked. And it's not just depression, it's stress, it's anxiety, I was like this all the time. I was on anxiety pills, constant. I went through that for 7 years. I didn't talk to anybody. I lived
7 years?
7 years. I stayed in my house. I had a 5-bedroom house. I had a riding lawnmower. I had a snowblower thing, and I would not talk to anyone. No one. My friends called, didn't answer the phone. They came over, didn't answer the door. I couldn't. I was that down. Now, I ended up in CAMH. CAMH
What is CAMH?
It's a rehab place
Okay.
for mental health and abuse. Well, no, mental health and depression,
Okay.
okay? And I was in there. My brother got me in there. I was 86 pounds. My teeth were falling out. My hair was falling out. My brother came to see me from England. I opened up the door and I fell on him. I should have been dead. And so he went to CAMH. Now, oddly enough, that's why I sold my house in Brampton and moved to Toronto, because I needed help and I knew it. Now, It was because I had that surgery in 215 where they gave me 3 openings in my stomach, so I throw up everything I eat. That's why I'm thin. And they had me on sleeping pills, anxiety pills, 2 different kind of depression pills. I didn't know my name. So I sold my house. I don't know how. And I moved to Toronto. And I slept on the floor on a sleeping bag with my dog, no furniture, in a sleeping bag for 3.5 months. And I didn't talk to a person, not one. My brother finally came again and said, I don't know what's going on, but please help her. And my brother cried. I've never seen my brother cry. He's another one. He cries now. He cries good. And it's healthy because I see the real him now. He's alive. He's got both going on. If something really upsets him with his kids, he's a mess. When all of a sudden, you know, the tables turn 20 minutes later and they're in a happy mood, Donnie's back on top of the world, but those kids mean everything to him. But he got me into CAMH. And within 3 days, they put this big patch on your back. It's called Suboxone, and it takes you off all your pills. And what it does, Suboxone removes all of the nerves in your head and your body to tell your body you don't need anything. That's the beauty of the drug. And so the 3rd day I was with the psychiatrist, and his name was Dr. Freed, of all things. And he says, what did you think of our first 2 conversations? I was with him for 4 hours, Monday and Tuesday. I said, I don't remember it, because they didn't. The 3rd day, I remembered it. And he said, you're not an addict. You're a woman in pain. You're not bipolar, you're depressed. Now, that changed my fucking life. Because he saw me for me. And I hadn't talked to people in 9 years. Think about that. Nobody. Even if people call, they leave a message. You can't be in bed at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. That's all I wanted to do was sleep. Because when you sleep, you're not depressed. Right? It's bad.
So you really think that everyone needs a people to talk on depression? Like we
Absolutely you do.
apart from depression, like people needs people to talk, to share their emotion?
I've never shared that. Now I'm sharing it to the world. But the point is that I came out of it. I came out of it because I started doing things. I joined, what the fuck do you call it? I joined 4 teams of dragon boating. And then I met people. Now I didn't talk to people for 2 weeks. And then I started slowly talking to people. Brought me out of where I was. And I did that myself. Now most people can't do that. Now, does my doctor give me drugs now? Yes, because I have Crohn's disease. Am I afraid of them? Absolutely. Because I never want to be in that position ever again. And don't ever go on antidepressants, whatever you do. If you get depressed, cry, be around with your friends, try to find a way to laugh, get some good rest, go to work, just keep doing it, you'll come out of it. But I didn't know that back then. Even my neighbors didn't know.
I don't know. I feel like whenever I feel low in my personal life, whenever I feel like things are not going on, maybe I don't share everything with my dad,
Yep.
but I call him.
Yep.
I just call him, I say, hi dad, how are you, how is life? He knows what is happening, but even he will never ask me what is happening. He gonna wait until I'm not sharing everything. He respects me that much.
You did that here. You came over and you said, I don't know what it is, but for the last 3 weeks, I feel funked.
Oh yeah, that was,
But that is opening up because you're safe. I'm not going to share that. But I knew you were further down than you wanted to admit, right? You needed to find. So we found a little glitch. Stop at the fucking bike, get your 20-minute nap because maybe that's going to help you. Because that's what you used to do.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to go back to what you used to do. But you're not only that way then, you're still that way because you want to meet somebody that's decent, kind, and you can't wait to see her. And that is beautiful.
And when I'm waiting for that beauty,
I know you are.
I'm desperately waiting for that moment.
Okay, well, don't be desperate, but and don't be needy. But you got to know what the fuck you're saying. You know, you got to listen more than you talk. She'll tell you everything you need to know. In 20 minutes, you'll know exactly whether or not this is for you or not, because she keeps talking. Just say, "Oh yeah, tell me more." Just do that. She'll tell you everything. And if she's a narcissist, you'll know it. You'll fucking know it. If she's psychotic, you'll know it. If she's a really good girl and she's got a job and she's got to go home early and she says that to you, well, it's 10 o'clock. Listen, I like to cut this early because I got to get up at 6. Hey, no problem. I understand that. I get up at 4:30. Yeah, well, have a great day tomorrow at work. Get up and leave. Don't go and kiss her fucking hand. Don't go over and give her a hug, because right now you're building foundation. Let her know you're not a pig.
Let's play a game, Pam. This which has been
A game.
A game.
I like games.
I think we need to inform him to close the door for 1 minute.
Yep.
Okay.
Make the game fast.
Yeah, but there's so much noise. I think we need to close that door.
Oh, that's okay. Jeff, can you close that? We're trying to do a film. Please. Jeff.
Jeff is busy.
Jeffy. Okay, anyways, go ahead.
No, I think. Cool. So let's play a game, Pam.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Yep.
Anything, any random thing,
Yep.
whatever comes in your
My mind.
the first thought, you just need to share about that.
Okay.
Okay. In a fast, it has to be fast pace. Yeah, it is not in a slow pace. It has to
Carry
be
on.
fast. Mountains,
Ocean.
ocean,
Peace.
Cali.
Love of my life.
What is life for you?
Being healthy and just being appreciative every morning for what I have.
Parents,
Love of my life.
our Prajit.
Brigitte,
Yeah.
I'm in love with him.
About us, like everyone in the house.
Except for,
Yeah, except that. Apart from that,
and even him, I feel sorry for him. But I think you guys are outstanding guys. I really do. I don't think I've met people that are that kind.
happiness,
Happiness. Love.
money,
You need it, but I'm not desperate.
Superman.
My hero.
You know why I asked you about Superman.
Hey, I got the cape, baby.
Yeah, I know.
Halloween's coming. I got the whole suit.
Dreams.
Love them. Love them.
That's it. These are the things. The reason I asked this question, like, it's really shows the person who is this person. And I know you. It's not with you. I'm playing this game with my chai biscuit because I'm doing streaming and I'm talking about Cali. I'm talking
Put
about
it
everything.
this way, I don't have a hurtful bone in my body. I don't want to hurt people. I have a rough edge. I can tell you to go fuck yourself. And I've done it. I did it to Brigitte the other night, and that made him come over here and grovel. Right? But he groveled in the nicest fucking way. He goes, I'm so sorry.
One thing, as you know my journey, one thing which I need to grow, I need to develop as a skill, or I have to implement in my life, which can lead to a success. What are you going to say about that?
You need to learn to be vulnerable. You need to show that there's two sides to you, not just fantastic. Okay? Because that's just bullshit to me. When you start that, oh, yo, me, and blah, 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 and I'm thinking, oh man, this man needs a guy. He needs a girl to bring him down a size. Because you don't need to do all that. You're good enough just the way you are. You know? because all this kind of shit, you know what I read? Enough. Enough,
Got it.
right?
Something about my channel, about Chai Biscuit, about the YouTube stuff, what I do,
I think you're
which I need to
I,
improve
I
myself.
think they're good. They're too long.
Yeah.
The reason I'm successful on TikTok is because I give you the point in a minute. And that way people are tuning in because it's short, it's sweet, and I'm giving you a message. These are good because if people really want to know about Cali and what's happening and how much it's cost me and everything else, and I am embarrassed to even ask for money because I'm not like that. I've never asked anybody for a thing in my life, but I'm getting to a point where I'm gonna have to, or I'm gonna turn 65 in May and I just might not have anything, and that's a problem for me because I still got, what, 80 years to go? Hey, it's whatever you think, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt on
My
that.
grandparents were 104, my parents died at 74, okay? That's not fucking cool to me. That's 10 years. All right, so whatever I gotta do in 10 years to beat that number, I gotta probably stop smoking so much, stop drinking so much, start fucking getting my shit together. But right now, I care about her.
That's interesting. Every time when I sit with you, when I talk about, whenever I spend time with you, or maybe I'm just talking with you, I strongly feel like there's so much to, I'm this kind of kid. I'm just waiting for the Christmas, and you're like Santa Claus, who's just getting with a lot of thoughts in my buckets.
You want me to bring you presents?
I have so many presents from Cali. I feel like you're that Santa Claus. Like, hey, you must do this. You have to do this. You have to do this. You have to do this. This is gonna help you. This is gonna help you. And the knowledge of wisdom what you have, Pam, I feel like what I'm learning in my daily life, I strongly feel people who really help supporting me. I say them my darlings. This is gonna really help them. This is my feeling, and that's the reason we are doing streaming.
Well, first of all, stop calling everybody darling.
No,
okay?
I believe on that. Like darlings is from my heart. Like my buddies, like my friends who really
Okay,
supporting.
if I showed you TikTok and the amount of people that say, "Hi, sweetie, will you
No,
marry
I don't
me?"
believe on. I don't believe on that sweet words. and
These
all.
people get blocked quick, okay? Because all that shit is fake.
Yeah.
And do you do dating, like dating sites?
No.
Good, get off and don't do it.
No.
Whatever
I
you
used
do.
to do, but right now I stopped everything.
Well, don't, because most of them are fake as shit.
Yeah. All the plastics. I don't. I'm just keeping myself
You
away
need
from
to
the
meet a
plastic.
girl out on the street, in the store, in a restaurant. Go into a woman's store and look at shit. Seriously. And then a girl will come over and say, "Do you need any help?" Well, I was thinking about a really nice dress. I just don't have anybody to put it in yet. No, but it's funny,
Yeah, maybe I will apply on that.
right? No,
I
but
think
it's funny. You need
Pam,
to
I'm
be.
sorry, I'm breaking your words. I'm isolating
Blah, blah,
your
blah,
things. I don't have much time. My
know you
my
don't. I
it's
know
it's
you don't.
limited. So guys, thank you
This
so much.
has been great.
I
My
hope-
last part of you,
Yeah.
be real all the way,
Yeah.
okay?
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Just be real. Just be humble and show emotion. Don't be afraid to be human, because that's human. And if you ever say I have red cheeks again, I will put you into that fucking tree over there.
Take care, guys. Signing off. Thank you so much for watching till the end. And guys,
Love
if you
you
really
lots.
feel it, this whole conversation, it really helped you. Even if there is 100 people who's watching, if there's one person it gonna impact in this life, for me, it's successful for me. That's my success. The reason I'm doing this, even when I was stepping out from my house, I told Pratharva, dude, the whole podcast, the whole live stream, if one person gonna watch this video, and if that person sitting at house before going to bed, if he's thinking about those conversation thoughts,
Yeah.
I am success. That's it.
Yeah.
So for me, that's my whole goal. And please support Cali. I'm gonna share my link on that bio. Please hit it.
Bless Cali,
Thank you so
please
much.
do.
Thank you so much, guys, and love you. Lots of love from me,
All right.
from my dog Cali, from
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
my grandma Pam.
Ah!